Hi, and welcome. Thank you so much for investing a few minutes of your day watching this video. This short video will serve as an introduction to myself and North Face Contractors, which I and many of our clients around Colorado consider to be one of the best general contractors around. My name is Ethan, and I am a restoration consultant with North Face Contractors. Now, before I get into the why of this message, I would like to take a brief moment to share just a bit about myself. I was born in Loveland, Colorado on December 24th, 1992. As a local and native to the amazing state of Colorado, I have lived all over from Fort Collins to Colorado Springs, where I currently call home. I graduated from Rock Canyon High School in Highland Ranch. From there, I swore an oath to serve our country in the United States Navy. I've seen the beauty of the world from flight decks of several different aircraft carriers, and after sailing over 100,000 nautical miles, I can genuinely appreciate and say that Mother Nature is a powerful and wondrous thing. After being honorably discharged in 2017, I went to school for several semesters learning about business and innovation. At this time, I was working with my stepdad's company doing in-home sales presentations for his exterior renovation company. During this time, I learned many things about construction. I learned the do's and the don'ts of the industry. After the catastrophic hailstorms of 2018, which brought softball-sized hail to the El Paso area, I decided to earn my independent adjuster's license to more adequately understand and serve in the restoration industry. At the time, I considered traveling the country to help homeowners around America document and report their storm damages, but ultimately decided to stay here. I decided to exit from the family business to start my own company. I took my experience from the military and my college knowledge and applied it to the restoration industry. My skills of attention to detail, communicating and reporting, and respecting my community helped me considerably here. My skill set was recognized by USAA and American Family Insurance. And I have personally consulted on over $3 million of window damage with these two entities all across the Front Range. My ability to articulate damage and the repairs associated enabled many homeowners to move forward with their claims with more accurate, efficient, and cost-appropriate suggestions. So, where does this bring me now? As an independent contractor, I actually ran into Tony, the owner of North Face Contractors, several times out in the field. And I think he is one of the most honest and ethical contractors around. After 3 years of business, I was facing a lot of stress of the overwhelming responsibilities that I had to my team and my clients. I contacted Tony to see if joining forces would be a good fit, and ultimately, it was. Since my transition in the fall of 2022, I found myself in higher spirits knowing I have this fantastic team behind me. Not only did this do amazing things for my mental state, it also took my ability to serve to new heights. Now, let's get into the why of this message. Over the past several years, I have seen and personally experienced what hiring the wrong contractor can do to your home and financial state, and most likely, so have you. As a homeowner whose home has Pella windows, you are probably familiar with the costs associated and level of workmanship expected when working on a home of your caliber. I bet you also are very cognizant when choosing a contractor to handle the repairs on your home. So when hail strikes and damages your home, I imagine you're very selective and hesitant when hiring a contractor. And that is precisely the why of this message. We at North Face Contractors have proven ourselves time and time again when working with our homeowners. Not only do our reviews speak volumes of the value we bring, but also Pella has recognized our dedication and servitude when it comes to working with their high-end products. We've been awarded the highest status available as a Pella Platinum Elite Certified Contractor. This means Pella trusts us above the majority of contractors in the state. But don't just take it from me or Pella. Listen to what a few of our clients have to say about us.
Let's first start off by hearing what Mike Consigny had to say about us back in April with his 5-star Google review. As Colorado residents, it's just a question of time before a hailstorm does damage to your home. When that happens, be prepared for an onslaught of adjusters, contractors, and outright conmen and women to ring your doorbell. In the case of a major window replacement job, your go-to should be North Face Contractors. We suffered major hail damage to about 50 of our Pella windows in an epic hailstorm about 3 years ago. We have a nice house in the timbers. Admittedly, the North Face team was one of the contractors who came to our door, but unlike so many others, it was all built on the reputation, quality of their work, status as an expert Pella window installer, and stature as a well-respected local business. We hit some manufacturing and shipping delays during the pandemic, but they kept us posted every step of the way. They worked incredibly well with our insurance company, and everything got paid just as they said it would. The window installation process was very straightforward. What was equally impressive was the team they had working with them on exterior stucco and interior detail, trim, staining, woodwork. The entire team at North Face was a pleasure to work with, and we would highly recommend. Thank you so much, Mike, for trusting us with your home and claim process. Your patience and understanding during this long process speaks highly of your character. Thank you again for leaving us with this wonderful review. Next, let's hear from Brian Young. He left a 5-star Google review on May 25th. In conjunction with North Face Contractors, NFC, we filed our first ever insurance claim after a damaging hailstorm. NFC is a highly skilled and professional organization that extends from the owner to operations, project manager, and work crews, all top notch. Our project encountered weather and some supply chain issues, but we now have new Pella windows, new French doors, and a new CertainTeed presidential roof with new rain gutters. We did extensive research, and all of our questions, no matter how trivial or technical, were promptly answered and explained. NFC stands behind you. They are present during all inspections, strongly connected by reputation in the industry, and will keep you updated to your complete satisfaction. We got to know all their work crews comprising of roofing, windows, mortar, stain, and rain gutters, and these teams are prompt, skilled, and very hardworking. We give a special shout out to NFC's operations chief, Andrea Swan. Our carrier commended Andrea numerous times on her expertise and documentation, and she always sent continuous updates. Andrea kept us anchored during the entire project. Another shout out to Foreman Edgar. Wow, always switching tools like a surgeon on 30-foot ladders. Our patience paid off, and we have a beautiful custom home restoration by North Face Contractors. Thank you so much, Brian, for this amazing review. It truly was a pleasure to work with you and your family. We are so happy to hear about your satisfaction. Thank you again. Let's now go to our third and final review that we'll be covering today. This was left by Ed Fowler back in May of 2020, leaving a 5-star review. North Face Contractors is a 5-star plus organization. After a recent hailstorm, we dreaded replacing the roof and most of our Pella windows, but NFC handled absolutely everything. Insurance, suppliers, contractors, and were very present during all phases of the project. The crews were very professional, thorough, and considerate as much of the work was done during the pandemic. The whole project was clearly communicated and finished as promised, on time with every detail tended to our complete satisfaction. We are extremely thankful to Tony, Andrea, Jonathan, Andy, and the whole team for an excellent customer experience. They made what could have been a nightmare project into a homeowner's dream come true. I strongly recommend contacting NFC for your restoration needs. Wow, what an amazing review. This came before my time with North Face Contractors, but I'm not surprised one bit by the level of satisfaction you were left with. Ed, thank you so much for trusting the team of North Face Contractors.
Now, as a contractor specializing in window restoration, I know firsthand how invasive and difficult replacing windows can be. We're in your home for days or even a few weeks. When replacing windows, we have to remove them entirely. We have to work with your blinds or shutters, the interior, exterior trim, drywall, and even finish paint. And by the way, most replacement windows have to be custom ordered to fit your home perfectly. In short, working with windows has to be one of the most complicated trades by far, which in turn makes it the hardest trade to do right. Handling insurance claims takes time, experience, and dedication to address and bring them to resolution. And this is why I am so proud to be a part of the North Face contracting team. Not only do we specialize in some of the most difficult work in the industry, but we do it in a way few others can compare to. I have absolute trust in my team and know that every time I earn someone's business, I can rest easy at night, knowing they are going to be taken care of from start to finish. Thank you again for taking time to watch this video. If you or a friend have been impacted by storm damage or simply in need of a quality and trustworthy contractor, I hope you reach out because I guarantee you will be taken care of by myself and the team at North Face Contractors. Now, please continue to review this email. There are several links below to our reviews and other resources that have given us great pride while serving the Front Range. To reach out, you can reply to this email, which I personally will respond to. My contact information is below as well. There's also a link to our website where you can request a visit. Thank you again. It has been an honor to have the opportunity to serve you. Take care.